More minority children now attend U.S. public schools than white children, including some 13 million Hispanic students. But Latino church leaders say they're concerned because so many drop out of high school. It's why they're encouraging pastors to preach education from the pulpit. Heather Sells has this story.
When it comes to high school dropouts, Hispanic students lead the pack. 13% don't finish high school, compared to blacks at 8% and whites at 4%. Jenny Martinez says she felt alone as she considered college.
I remember going to high school and there weren't as many Latinos graduating. Very few taking AP classes, which are advanced classes.
This so-called Hispanic education gap has become a priority for many Hispanic churches, and the thinking goes like this, that educated followers of Christ can and should go into all sectors of society in order to better spread the gospel.
Our main message is this is important to us. This is a priority. We're the salt and the light. We are ambassadors of the kingdom of God. We need to finish our education. We need to not only be preachers and missionaries and evangelists, but we need to become lawyers and doctors and governors and senators.
Reverend Tony Suarez is helping to promote a new education campaign led by the National Hispanic Christian Leadership Conference, which represents 40,000 churches. He admits the challenges are great.
I think some of that has to do with the immigration issue. Some of it has to do with parents that have been deported, single mother families raising their kids. The sons have to drop out of school to start work because the father's missing at home. Some of them, they have never had a family member that has graduated from high school. So there is no role model in their lives that they can look to.
The good news, the church can play a unique role to help families keep their kids in school.
The church is the most powerful influence that many of these families will ever have. It's the place where they're together. It's the place that influences the way they think, the way they act.
Author Mike Gonzalez says research shows another key link between church and school.
Church attendance is a much better indicator of how a kid will do in school, even if it's not a church school, right? Not a non-religious school. How he will do in school, than the color of his skin.
Maria Rodriguez credits fellow believers at her suburban Washington church with encouraging her to get a master's degree.
What really inspires me is within my church, we actually have a spirit of excellence and giving God our best.
Rodriguez also hopes her pursuit will help inspire a new generation.
I currently work with the youth in our church, and I know that in them seeing, hey, Maria did it, she can do it, then they can feel motivated as to, you know what, I can do it.
And just maybe the tide will turn, leading more young Hispanics to stay in school and pursue a better future. Heather Sells, CBN News.